Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think you remember that Russia is isolated by United States of America and about 30 more countries. So 30 countries out of 195 from this planet isolated Russia. Idiotic statements, obviously, coming from the free world and free press, because they're free and okay. So I don't know if you're familiar with the issue, but Russia participated in a little summit in China where more than 100 countries participate. So it's so isolated that actually is in a majority. But nevertheless, let's leave the idiots to the side. Let's focus on these guys. So guess who Putin met? Yes, he met Prime Minister of the great country of Hungary, Mr. Viktor Orban. They met in Beijing. Okay, there was a song. Ukrainska pravda. Putin meets Hungarian Prime Minister for the first time since 2022. No cooperation, negotiation, friendship, non-isolationist policy. So this is 17th of October 2023. Here are the guys, alive and well. Russian President Vladimir Putin has held talks with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban in Beijing. Beltalan Havasi, press secretary of Orban, confirmed this information to the Magyar Távirati Iroda MTI agency, as reported by European Pravda with reference to Index. Orban discussed with Putin Hungarian-Russian cooperation in the gas and oil supply field, as well as nuclear energy. The Hungarian Prime Minister emphasized the importance of peace during the meeting. Orban said the stopping of the flow of refugees, sanctions and hostilities is vital for the entire continent, including Hungary. Yay! Good job. Very good. But hey, let's see what the other guys say. The other guys being the Russians. Sputnik. So Sputnik says that Russia-Hungary ties built on basis of taking into account each other's interests. Putin, hey, he doesn't speak like that, but anyway, here they are, beautiful painting behind over there. You see the clouds? They have the void. If you look at Japanese or Chinese paintings, they have something that the Europeans really don't have. They have the void. They didn't build it's like the emptiness. Beautiful, beautiful. That gives something extra. Anyway, beautiful. So, relations between Russia and Hungary has been built for decades on the basis of taking into account each other's interests, Putin stated. Relations between Hungary and Russia over the past decades have been built solely on the basis of taking into account each other's interests, relying on everything positive that we inherit from the past, end quote, Putin said at a meeting with Orban. The positions of Russia and Hungary do not always coincide, but it is extremely important to have the opportunity to exchange views with one of the EU countries, not only on bilateral relations, but also on the situation in the world, the president stated. Yeah! Okay. Commenting on economic relations between the countries, Putin emphasized that last year the countries had a significant increase in trade and economic cooperation, over 80%. Unfortunately, I'm quoting, over the first 7 months of this year, we have seen a decline of minus 35%, end quote, Putin said. Well, they have to... Who's happy here? Orban. Okay, good for you. And I'm quoting, there have been difficult meetings, but never as difficult as this one. We have never been in such a difficult situation before. Hungary never wanted to confront Russia. On the contrary, Hungary's goal has always been to establish and expand mutual best contacts, and we succeeded. Yay! Orban emphasized, adding that Hungary is trying to, and I'm quoting, save everything it can in contacts with Russia. Orban also highlighted that Budapest-Moscow relations have been through a lot due to the sanctions and Russia's special military operation in Ukraine. Now, here it is. In addition, the Prime Minister said that he is thankful for the fact that Russian state nuclear corporation, Rosatom, remains Hungary's partner. And these guys are all angry about it. Hey, what do we have here? Putin meets with heads of Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Mongolia in Beijing. So isolated. Right? Don't say anything about the countries. We're all equal in front of God. Hey, okay, here it is. So the Belt and Road Initiative, something that these guys don't mention here in the West. Why? Because it's something that over 130 countries and 30 international organizations are there. So 130 countries, I think, is more than double, I would say triple than US's plantation of about what? 30 countries? NATO and European Unions, which overlap 90%. You have what? 3 more in Asia, actually 4. Japan, I was about to say North Korea. Not wet, not wet, yeah, dry preferably. So, so is South Korea, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Remember, here it was Vietnam. No surprise. And Laos. Where's Cambodia? Is Cambodia there anymore? Anyway, my friends, here it is. And I will show you something else where my guy, which is the foreign minister of Hungary, a guy that I like a lot, Peter Szijjártó, he makes a claim in the article I'm going to cover in a second that they will look for their own interests when they make deals with countries left and right, and Russia is part of their interest. They have a lot of potential. So let's look for that article. Here it is, and it's from Russia Today, from the 15th of October. Partnership with Russia in Hungary's national interest. Foreign minister. This is the guy. Go on YouTube and watch some of his interviews with some British reporters, interviewers, whatever you want to call them, weasels, you can call them that way. So Hungary's energy security would be at risk without Russian supplies, Peter Szijjártó says. Budapest will stick to agreements with Russia in the energy sphere despite Ukraine-related sanctions and pressure from EU peers. Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó told Russia Today on Friday. All right, so here it is. Our national interest is to definitely have reliable, mutually respectful cooperation with Russia. Without Russian energy, we would not be able to guarantee the safe supply of energy for our country, our people. It's not a political issue or an ideological issue, but a physical one. Good job. You got my vote. 3 votes. I can vote with 3 hands. Like an octopus. All right, my friends, here it is. Russia is isolated. This guy succeeded in isolating Russia. The ruble is dead. The economy is... Putin was... And we're good. We got their nuclear weapons now. We got their economy. We're gonna teach them in school what is a man, what's a woman, what's a dog, what's a cow, whatever. And we are in charge. And then we move towards China. And China will get the hint and will say, yes, we're gonna do it. Like we did it in the beginning of 20th century. No, they will not. They will smack back. They will defend their interests, their people, their country, their culture, their traditions. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.